What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft 2 Glory. Today you are going to see the Arsenal only draft, or at the very least we're going to try our best to get Arsenal only players. We're going to take every single Arsenal player that shows up. Let's take a 4-3-3 and you know, I did this draft last year, I did some club drafts last year, and I did this specific draft last year as well, the Arsenal only draft, and it went down really well. So if you guys are enjoying the themed drafts, the specific club drafts, the nation drafts, the strong foots, the weak foots, the strength, the pace, all that sort of stuff, drop a like on the video. You are watching during this week up until next Monday, or the Monday coming up, you are watching these as pre-recorded. I recorded them all last week. So I'm actually in Germany right now at Gamescom, so if you guys are in Germany at Gamescom, come show me some love. Now, obviously we're doing an Arsenal only draft, right? So we're going to take every single Arsenal player that pops. That might be no players, that might be 5 players, it might be 10 players. You know, we might get a Czech, Ospina, we see Socrates, Mustafi does pop a lot, Bellerin pops a lot, Monreal pops a lot. And it would be nice if we also got an Aaron Ramsey. Now, I know Hazard just fits perfectly well, but I'm going to take Gareth Bale, because if we can get Aaron Ramsey, we'll be able to get a really good link up the, you know, up there with Gareth Bale. And I'm actually kind of glad that I did, because we didn't even get a Premier League player in the second pick. So we're going to take Iago Aspas to fit up into that striker role. As I said, guys, if you guys could leave a like on the video, it'd be amazing. Now, sadly, I'm going to be turning this Eden Hazard down, and he is a brilliant card. Obviously, 4-star with remarkable stats, because we're going to be taking Alexis Sanchez right there as our first Arsenal player. Of course, he's no longer an Arsenal player in real life, but he's still an Arsenal player on the game. And so for that reason, we will take him. We will put him in there. We've got 3 centre midfield picks. I would love to see like a Festival of FUT, Santi Cazorla or something like that. You know, we're going to take KDB. Sick card anyway. This will be probably like a Premier League draft overall, but I want... Yes! Not only did we get Aaron Ramsey, let's go! We got the best version of Aaron Ramsey. High work rates, 3-star, good stats. He's got a good chem style on him as well, boosting dribbling, shooting and passing. Not the greatest in terms of pace, but great stam, really well-rounded defending, and then with the chem style that he's got, that is fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted to link with that Gareth Bale, that 94 rated Gareth Bale, no less. And let's take Naby Keita of Liverpool as well. So we'll swap those around. We'll get Gareth Bale a little bit of chemistry. I wonder if, I get less chem putting Ramsey over on the left-hand side. But there we go. That is exactly what I wanted. If we can get Hector Bellerin now as well, or Lichtsteiner, of course, which is another one. We didn't. We're going to take Moses. I'm not really getting great cards here. Actually, tell a lie. Bale, Sanchez, De Bruyne are all great. Aspas and Ramsey are good. And then Naby Keita and Moses are the low tier players in this team currently. No Arsenal centre-back, which I'm actually quite grateful for. Because unless we get Socrates, they're pretty trash, aren't they? What I don't want to get is like... I don't even know if Per Mertesacker's in the draft. We're going to... I mean... Our back line is going to cause us issues in this draft. You know, we struggle. Like me personally, I struggle anyway in terms of conceding goals. Let's take Danny Rose over there as well. My defense is my weak point in FIFA. Attack is my strong point. You know, so when we've got a really low end, common, well, base gold starter back line, it's going to cause problems. We don't get, sadly, a. I really don't like. I'm gonna take Stecklenburg, but it's gonna be a problem. So we've only got 2 Arsenal players so far, guys. Have we actually got more from any other club? 2 Man City players as well. So I've got 2 Man City players without even trying. In goal, I mean, we could take Szczesny as an ex-Arsenal player. I'm actually gonna take Ter Stegen, because if we do get Mustafi, we can put Ter Stegen in goal off chem. We get Lichtsteiner, so there's another Arsenal player. That's 3. All right, this is all right, man. This is all right. Come on, give me Socrates or something. No, we got Toprak. Doesn't really help. Cahill. I'm going to take Valencia. We're going to play Valencia in at centre back. Off chem, sure, but we're going to start him. I don't mind. I don't care. We get some good choices here. We could take Eden Hazard, that would be great for chemistry because he would strong link to De Bruyne and get 10 chem. I mean, theoretically, Mkhitaryan is an Arsenal player, but we've got the Man United version, so I'm not going to take him. We are going to take Eden Hazard. We're going to pop him up into that centre midfield role, which obviously benefits us. For chemistry, the only players off chem, Valencia, Sanchez, and Aspas. And that's all right. You know, if we actually get like a striker Ronaldo, won't actually change anything. We need another Arsenal midfielder to link. Yes, we got one. It's Ozil. Let's go. So Mesut Ozil. Wait, why do we lose chem there? Surely... Oh, because De Bruyne loses a link. Sorry, Eden Hazard loses a link. I'm actually going to keep... Man, do I want to do that? Do I want to start Eden Hazard on 3 chem? Or do I want to... We can actually get... We could start Sanchez on 7 chem up front if we got a left wing from the Premier League. For the time being, we'll stick with Aspas up front. I can't believe we've actually got 4 Arsenal players in this Arsenal-only draft so far. That's really good. Alright, so now, if we take Mane, we can start Sanchez on 7 chem up front. Mane on 10 chem. Gareth Bale will lose some chem points, but it will be more of a Premier League squad. Or we could take Mbappe as a good sub. No, we'll take Mane. Let's pop Mane in there. Let's swap those 2 around, and let's swap those 2 around. That takes us up to 98 chemistry. And again, 4 Arsenal players, guys. Lichtsteiner, Ramsey, Ozil, and Sanchez. And we've still got, there's still potential to get some commonly picked Arsenal players. Like Aubameyang pops a lot, Lacazette pops a lot, Cech and Ospina pop a lot, Monreal and Bellerin pop a lot. So there's still potential with these 6 picks to get another 2 or 3 Arsenal players. If EA are good. Yes, and there is a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Let's go. And that puts us up to 100 chemistry. And that is now 5 Arsenal players. 5 Gunners in the squad, guys. That is genuinely fantastic. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. That is brilliant. Let's go for the next pick. 5 picks to go. Can we get another one? Not like this, we can't. 4 picks to go. Come on, EA. Give us one more Arsenal player. I'm going to take Neymar, I think, on this one. We'll pop him on the bench. He'll make for a really, really useful super sub as well. We'll have Eden Hazard and Neymar as our good subs. And I might sub on Ter Stegen for Stecklenburg if we don't get a better player. I could go with Begovic. I'm like, everything in me is telling me to take Harry Kane here, but we don't need Harry Kane. I'm going to take Begovic. We're going to pop Begovic in goal there. Much better than Stecklenburg. Obviously has a saves with feet trait, so is a good addition to the squad. Next up, Theo Walcott. I can't believe that. Look, I can't believe that, guys. We've got 6 Arsenal players with 1 pick to go. And I know that means that Gareth Bale doesn't start. I don't even care. I don't even care if it means that we lose in the first round because of what we've done here. I'll take Kante as well. I tell you what, I mean, this team is interesting. What we're going to do, guys, is in-game, I'm going to make changes. Lichtsteiner obviously has to stay, but do I use him as a centre-back? As a centre-back with an anchor, like start him at right-back, move him into centre-back. What's his work rates and height? 6 foot high height. I am going to move him into centre-back. So what I'm going to do is, in-game, guys, we're going to switch Valencia and Lichtsteiner. I'm going to sub out Chris Smalling for Kante. Or do I just start Kante? Let's just start Kante. Start him on 6, 7 with the manager. Better than bringing him on. I want to start Lichtsteiner on 10 because he'll get a better boost in as a centre-back. And then what we can do is we can sub in Gareth Bale, Neymar and Hazard from half-time. So Gareth Bale will come on for Theo Walcott. Neymar will come on for Alexis Sanchez because they are no longer Arsenal players. So we'll take those 2 out. And then Eden Hazard, I'll probably bring on for Mesut Ozil just because his stamina is so bad. So he's going to be unusable late game. So Ozil will come off for Hazard late game. We ended up getting, guys, 6 Arsenal players in this Arsenal-only draft. I'm super, super delighted with that. A Premier League manager now, just to cap everything off, would be nice. Like, EA, come on, man. Like, you've given me 4 Spanish managers. And then you've given me, like, just nothing that benefits me here. Literally, the only benefit would be this guy for putting Mesut Ozil up to 10 chem. the reason why I wanted a Premier League manager for what it's worth is so that Valencia and Kante would boost up to 7 chemistry. It's not happening. We'll take the German manager for Ozil, boost him up to 10 chem. We got a 189, was that? Yeah, 189 squad there, guys. That is going to be the team. I genuinely don't care how far I get in this draft because the rewards mean nothing right now. I just want to go and have some fun with this team, play some good FIFA with this team, and see if we can do some good stuff with these Arsenal players. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent has got a 190 squad with some great players in there. That Thiago Silva, Dani Alves link is very nice. De Bruyne, Harry Kane, Kante, of course, fantastic. Vertonghen, good. De Gea, great. Sanchez at left back, just for chem purposes, completely rate that. I would probably do something very much the same. I would probably bring on somebody else as well. I think he did make a sub quite early on. Then he has Christian Eriksen as well. And we end up getting the first goal here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang just sprinting away from Thiago Silva. The 99 pace of this beast was just too much. Gets into the box. Fake shot stops. Finds Mesut Ozil. Was that Ozil? I think it might be Sanchez, beg your pardon. Finds Alexis Sanchez, who taps that one home to make it 1-0. We eventually made it 2-0. Aubameyang out wide to Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott back into Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Ramsey. Ramsey into the back of the net to make it 2-0. Into the second half here, we steal the ball off Alexis Sanchez. Maybe he did keep him at left back. I can't remember exactly. Bale into Aubameyang. Aubameyang slots that one home nicely to make it 3-0. And at this point, I thought, yep, this is going to be quite a comfortable game. However, my opponent had other ideas in mind. He counters in the 70th minute here with Christian Eriksen. Gets in behind, has a shot. Begovic parries it out. And Ronaldo is there to head down and head home and get the 3-1 on the board. He does make a mistake from goal kick, though, here. Plays it out to my Neymar. Neymar finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang finds Bale. Bale finds the back of the net, and we go 4-1 up. Soon became 4-2, though, just a few minutes after kickoff again. Good tackle there from Kante. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Good tackle from his Kante. Eriksen into Gundogan. Gundogan into Bale. I try and stop it with Lichtsteiner. He kind of just like gets lost on the ball. Gareth Bale slides that one under the goalkeeper for 4-2. And this is still a dangerous scoreline with 15 minutes, 4-2. I've been known to throw away 2-goal leads before that quickly. We end up getting in behind, though, with a few minutes left. Gareth Bale there. Lovely little shimmy and a fantastic finish underneath the goalkeeper into that bottom corner for 5-2. And that is how this one ended. 5-2 was the scoreline and a nice win into the second round. So not even a comfortable victory there either. That guy was pretty good. I just took my chances better than he took his chances. Into the second round we go. Great 1-9-2 squad. Otamendi, Dele Alli, De Bruyne and Messi team of the seasons. Kante team of the year. Informed Dybala, the 95 Hazard, the 86 company, who's actually got a nice pace boost on him as well with that upgraded card. Obviously Milner and Nathaniel Klein are not ideal for him, but I don't really have the best fullbacks for myself. We end up scoring the first goal. Here Mesut Ozil gets the ball up into Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He waits and waits and waits, finds the right pass back into Ozil. Ozil finds a bit of space on the edge of the box. Too much space to give someone like Mesut Ozil from there. He low drives that past the goalkeeper for 1-0 in the 18th minute. And then not too long after, Mesut Ozil completes a brace. Here's the ball for Aubameyang. Aubameyang into Ozil. Ozil fires home into that same bottom right-hand corner to make it 2-0. And then later on in the game, quite a lot later on, 65th minute now, we're still 2-0 up. This guy misses an easy chance, pauses it and rage quits. I guess he was frustrated that he missed a chance or whatever. I don't know. But we go through into the semi-finals with this squad, guys. And you can see by the match stats there as well. I wasn't really dominating that game either. Although I've won 2 games in a row, I wasn't really doing great. And then we come up against a 90 chem 92 rated squad. This is a great team. Ronaldo, Suarez, 99-98. David Luiz, Valencia, fantastic. Modric, obviously. Rakitic is great. He's got Sergio Roberto up the top there, who he did replace quite early on. I ended up conceding as well. He replaced it with Mo Salah, if I remember correctly. I ended up conceding from a corner in the 23rd minute to make it 1-0. To my opponent, but I was generally in control of this game and got in control of this game before half time. Aubameyang into Ramsey. Ramsey slots that one home for 1-1. Into the second half, just a few minutes in now, we get some nice play down the right hand side. Obviously the subs are on from half time only, which is the way we do our theme drafts, and Gareth Bale smashes that one home. Well, didn't really smash it home, kind of finessed it home to make it 2-1, and then I made it 3-1 not too long after that as well. And I actually thought, okay, we're going to be into the final here, which would have been really, really nice, of course, and we'll see if that happens. So the ball comes into Aubameyang, lovely low driven around the corner into the 3-1 there, into the bottom corner in for 3-1. I concede directly after kickoff, which is always frustrating. Ball comes in, defence, you guys know what FIFA's like, defence just doesn't react, the guy gets a goal back. And then after that, I kind of just like, I kind of fell apart myself. I started playing really weird FIFA. I wasn't really holding the ball very well. I was trying to run the clock down stupidly. I gave away a free kick. Like, he wasn't even in a dangerous area. That free kick was like, what, 40, 45 yards out. I had multiple defenders back, and I slid through the back of him to try and burn the clock down. Absolutely unnecessary. He equalises in the 89th minute, and then he scores another kick-off goal to make it 4-3. And then I'm trying to get back into the game, so obviously I'm super attacking. I end up getting countered with 10 minutes left, and he makes it 5-3. So I threw away a 3-1 lead and end up conceding a super late goal, a couple of kick-off goals. But no, take nothing away from my opponent. He was a very good player. He deserved it. He created a lot of chances, and it was another even game. I end up winning the first two, lost the third one. That's going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys, so we end up losing in extra time in that game. My own stupid fault, really. I conceded two kick-off goals at 3-1 and then at 3-3 in extra time. He literally scored from kick-off to make it 4-3 in extra time. And obviously that's devastating, conceding at that point in the game. But at 3-1 up, he scored to make it 3-2. And I carried on playing my game until about the 85th minute. And then I don't know why, I went ultra defensive and tried to like run the clock down. I never do that. And every time I do that, it always comes back to haunt me. And it came back to haunt me again. I was trying to run the clock down. I gave away silly possession. I fouled him, thinking that was a smart thing to do. He scored off the free kick at 3-3. He then went on and scored it 4-3, 5-3, and deserved the win ultimately. And I'm just frustrated with myself at making silly errors like that. After it's crazy, right? After watching the E-World Cup and after watching MS Dosari play, I upped my game like that. Just by watching him play, I became a better FIFA player. And for a week or so after that, I was just playing incredible FIFA, and I've slowly started to decline and let stupid little mistakes come back into my game and do things like throw away a 3-1 lead. But taking nothing away from my opponent, he just played his game. He did good. He did well. He deserved the win in the end as well. He probably should have scored another goal or two as well. We end up getting a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Pack. Of course, as I said before, guys, right now, the rewards are just genuinely irrelevant because there's only icons and one Team of the Week in pack now. The Team of the Week generally is pretty bad. So it's tough. It's tough out here right now, dudes. We don't really have all that much good stuff in packs. EA have kind of deaded the game in that regard. So it's more about building a fun draft and trying to do our best with gameplay. Funnily enough, we do get a board player. Is it going to be... I wouldn't mind Striker Ronaldo from Juventus. It's not. It's going to be... what is that? Jarstein, I think that is. So that's what we get. That's what we get. We do get a board player. We get Pereira in there as well. It's actually one of the better packs we've had in a long time. A centre forward striker card's not too bad either. 500 coins. Sydney and Jarstein are also worth a decent amount. I mean, we probably got close to breaking even out of this set right here with 283s and that Sydney card that's worth a couple of K as well. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.